Good morning, friends. Welcome to Merimata Public School, Standard 10, Subject Computer Studies. Lesson 1, Introduction to HTML. Part 2. How are you, friends? Fine? Yes. Let us start Part 2. Basic Text Formatting Tag. First tag P and slash P. The P tag structures the content into a paragraph. That means you have write a paragraph or sentence. You have apply to P tag. P for paragraph tag. Example P. My name is Hers. I am 50 years young. I am a student. I am studying in standard 10th. I live in Surat. Slash P. That means a paragraph tag. Next tag BR or BR space and slash. BR is an abbreviated form of break. That means the BR tag just push the coming text into the next line. Unlike all other tags, the BR element does not have an opening and closing tag. That means empty tag. Such tags, the tag that does not have closing and ending, are known as empty tag. Example first example BR and second time BR and second example. That means first example and second example. In between, two lines break up. That means BR. BR that means break row. Next, 3 number pre and slash pre tag. Pre that means pre-formatted. Any text between the opening pre and the closing slash pre tag will preserve the formatting of the given content. Text means the text content with multiple word space such as use of spacebar, tab key, enter key, etc. is displayed in the browser in same manner as written in HTML document. Just like example pre and slash p. First line, this is first line. Second, tab. This is second line. Enter. Tab. And third line, this is third line. That means pre-formatted. As same result in browser window to display in the browser in same manner as written in HTML document. That means pre and slash pre-tag. Next, number 4, bn slash b. B for bold face. Just like you have a you have created a letter in Microsoft Word and select the text B for bold, U for underline, I for italic. The same pattern you have apply in web page. This tag is B for bold, U for underline, and I for italic. First B and slash B tag. This tag is used to display the given content into bold letters. Example B computer and slash B. That means the text computer is a boldface. That means the bold style. Second, U and slash U. This tag is used to display the given content with underline letters. Example U computer and slash U. That means output is a the text computer is just like a underline style. That means U for underline. And next is a I and slash I. This tag is used to display the given content into italic letters. Example I computer and slash I. That means this text computer is a italic style. First is a bold style, second is a underline style, and third is a italic style. Next S. S that means strikeout. S and slash S tag. The contents of S or strike element is display a strikeout, a thin line through the text. Here S means strike. Just like example S computer and slash S. That means this text computer is a strikeout effect. Next TT and slash TT. TT that means typewriter fonts. You also applying a TT style, that means TT and slash TT take use. The content of TT element is written in typewriter type of font and they are identified as monospace font like that of a typeface machine. Example TT and slash TT in between computer. That means this text is a typewriter font style. This is a TT tag. Next is a small and slash small. The content of small element is displayed one font size smaller than the rest of the text surrounding it. That means small tag and slash small tag. In between, your content is a small size. Next tag is a big tag. Big and slash big. That means the content of big element is display one font size bigger than the rest of the text around it. That means the normal font is bigger than one size. That means a big tag. Example: computer, big tag, computer, and then slash big. That means first computer text is a normal font size, and then second computer is a one larger size. That means a big tag. Next, SUP tag. SUP, that means superscript. That means baseline up one step. That means a superscript. Just like a 10th standard. So 10th, TH, baseline up. So use of a super tag. SUP and slash SUP. The content of SUP element is displayed in superscript. Example: 10 super th and slash sup and standard. That means output is a 10th and standard. Just like as text you have display in web browser, so use the super tag. Next is a sub tag. Sub, that means a subscript. Thus you display the browser in scientific formula, just like H2O. 2 is a base down, that means baseline down, that means a superscript style, sorry, subscript style. Sub and sub slash sub, the content of sub element is displayed in subscript. Example: H sub 2 and slash suv and then O. That means H and O is a normal text, and 2, that means baseline down, that means a subscript formatting tag. That is a basic text formatting tags. Next, acronym. Acronym means as acronym, that means the acronym element defines the content as an acronym. You display any acronym, so use the acronym tag. Next is the DFN, that means definitions. The DFN element defines a special term. You have used the special term, that means you have also used the DFN element tag. Next is the Q. Q for quote. That means the Q element define a quote, just like inverted comma. Yes, any text you display in quote form, so before Q and after slash Q, that means applying a quote in text. That is a basic text formatting text. Next is anchor tag. That is an important tag of any web pages, applying any web pages in anchor tag. The tag that content one page to another web page. The tag that connect one web page to another web page. That means a anchor tag. When text and information is displayed with an HTML document, besides the content, some extra information, references, explanations to other entity is needed. Many times further explanation is also required. In such situation, the extra explanation of particular entity can be displayed in other web page and can be linked using a hyperlink. The set of word or text indicating particular entity are displayed in different color, by default a blue color, and are underlined in the main web page and are known as a hyperlink. Hyperlink is a way to link to HTML document by creating a hypertext in a document and given reference of the other document to it. A website which is a collection of many web pages manage links through such a hyperlink management. So friends, a hyperlink is created using an A element, where A stands for anchor tag. To connect a web page using hyperlink, there is need of two HTML document. First is a main file or calling file or parents file, which calls another files, and second is a call file, that means a refer file, that is a anchor tag. And how to use? Friends, first you have creating a main file. See, the screen is a main file, that means p3.html. You have write the code and then save p3.html, and after that you have seen in web browser, that is a result of p3.html. And then the paragraph below, click here to visit theory of rainbow, that means a anchor tag. That means a anchor tag is a tag that connect one web page to another web page. That means when the user click on the text, click here to visit theory of rainbow, that is a hypertext, and the related file having information about theory of rainbow should get opened and refer file, that means a p4.html file, that mention with a anchor tag in the HTML and coding of p3.html is a refer file. The file mentioned with hyperlink is not a created. The following is the coding of a refer file, and then that is a refer file is a output, the theory of rainbow. That is a anchor tag. When parent file and refer file are in the same directory, the location of the refer file is relative to the calling file. It is known as a relative address if no path is provided with a AHREF tag. The browser will understand that the refer file is located in the same directory where parent file is stored. Second, if the referred file is located in some another directory, then in that case there is a need to provide complete address, that means a absolute addresses. And third, if the referred, that means a called file is located one directory above, we have prefixed dot dot and slash to the file name in AHREF tag. The example of anchor tag, that means anchor tag is used to generally two files. First is the main file and second is a code file. Next topic is a attributes to the tag. To specify more information along with tag, additional attributes accompany the tags. Attributes always appear on the opening tag of element that carry them. An attribute is made up of two parts. First, name of an attribute, and second, the value of an attribute. The name of an attribute indicates the property to be set, whereas the value is a value to be set to the property, and the value should be in the double quotation marks, and between the name and the value there should be an equal sign. In the above mentioned example of hyperlink, href is an attribute of a, that means a tag, anchor tag. Align attributes. The align attributes provides facility to put the heading or text or images to the left side, center or right of the web pages. By default, the content is aligned to the left of the page. It can take three values as follow. First is the left. The content is aligned to the left of the pages. Second, right. The content is aligned to the right of the page. Third, center. The content is aligned to center of the page. That is a align attributes. This is the example of align attributes. P align equals to center. The content will be displayed in the center of the page and slash p. Here the paragraph will be begin from the center of the page. And second, h1 align equals to center HTML and then slash h1. Here the heading will appear in the center of the page. That is a align attribute. And the next and the last topic is a SCID text editor. SCID text editor is a text editor that works like a gedit text editor. It is based on a free source code editing component called a Scintilla. This is website for the download SCIT text editor, www.scintilla.org. You can download the SCIT text editor, and then it comes with complete source code and a license that permits use in any free project or commercial product. One can create an HTML document using this text editor or can open an HTML document created in some other text editors. This is a interface of a SCIT text editor. First is a title bar, second is a menu bar, third is a standard toolbars, and then white is a work area. And after that, you have created a web page and save the file. The same procedure of gedit text editor. You have created any web pages, and after save the file name, and then .html. HTML is a extension of a hypertext markup language. Okay friends, today's complete the first lesson, and every chapter completed. After, write down the 50 MCQs in notebook. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.